everyone! I am Mecha Reviews 42, your favorite YouTube harpy, and I wasn't going to actually take my time to give you guys a proper condensed review of Discovery Season 2, Episode 3. I don't even remember the name of this episode. It doesn't even matter. The one that made me physically nauseated to watch. Let's put it that way. The one that made Mikey Burnham the bestest person in the whole wide universe, and even Spock's mother loved her better. So, you know what? Full spoilers. Spoiler alert. We're not even gonna do a spoiler-free section. This episode fucking sucked. It was terrible. It was probably the worst episode. They have not only have they doubled down on stupid and Michael Burnham is the bestest ever, they have tripled down on it because not only does Spock's mother, Amanda, love Michael Burnham more because she's just so wonderful and amazing, and Spock was just so emotionally weird and needy, and he couldn't quite fit in with all the Vulcans. So you know what? I'm going to give all of my love to this human child, who I have no connection to other than she's a stray cat that Spock found and brought home, apparently. They ruined her character. They ruined Amanda's character by that. They also insist that Amanda's the reason why Burnham is so know-it-all. There's a little moment. I think they tried to make it. I think they tried to. They're trying to fix stuff. They're trying to explain things. So Captain Pike even asks, oh, is your daughter always this bossy? Is she always this bossy? It's not bossy. It's persistent. And yes, she learned that from me. So Amanda's a bitch now, too, according to Star Trek Discovery. The episode is filled with the camera zipping around every 5 seconds. It is so nauseating to watch. They flash lights at you constantly in this episode for the first, at least until the credits come on. They're just constantly flashing the lights on and off at you, whipping the camera as many times as they can between cast members. I was physically nauseated watching this thing. They do all these sort of sideways camera shots, and then they come up, and then they do upside down camera shots, and then they come up and around. The cameraman needs to be arrested. Whoever directed this episode needs to be arrested. It's that bad. It is the worst piece of shit I've seen, and I've seen all the rest of Discovery. It is terrible. Oh, what else happened in this episode? I can't even remember the Klingons. The fucking Klingons are back. Dear God, the Klingons are back in full form, and all of their boring. It is so stupid. So L'Rell is now the High Chancellor or whatever. She's got Vok as her little butt boy or whatever. But he's Ash now because he's a human. They're also trying to retcon a few things by saying, oh yes, we've grown our hair now since the war. That's not how the Klingon story worked. You don't get to just retcon it with one line that doesn't even match the rest of the canon. You fucking assholes, stop it. I'm pissed at this episode, by the way. Not you guys, the viewers, the writers of this episode, and you know what you did. You know what you did. You didn't even follow Klingon mythology. Like we said, Klingon mythology states that Kalos took a lock of his hair, dipped it in, I can't even remember where, and created the first bat'leth. Right, I'm a Star Trek fan, alright? I'm a Star Trek fan. This is what a bat'leth looks like. It's the sword. Anyway, he didn't shave his head, and they used that little mythology to say, oh yeah, all the Klingons shave their head at times of war. They never did before. They never did that before. Fuck you, Discovery writers. This is probably going to get demonetized because I'm swearing so much. Because it's frustrating. It's frustrating that they don't care. They try and throw in a little line of that. Just they're trying to be, oh, see, we made it better. Oh, we gave the crew lines. Oh, we gave them hair. Now, aren't you happy? No. We're not happy. You can't just say, oh, we gave them hair now and make it okay. What is wrong with you people? There's this scene. So we find out that, L'Rell, they play this sort of game of, oh, what if off season L'Rell had a baby with Vok? So L'Rell apparently had a baby with Vok. Don't get attached to it. We'll never be seeing it again. Spoiler. there's this even convoluted plot where she has to go and fight this Yoda Klingon. He pulls out a double lightsaber sort of thing. Yes, I'm not kidding. They're confusing Star Wars and Star Trek. Again, the guy's basically doing a Yoda impression. Go watch my live reaction if you haven't seen it, where we basically, if you want like the clips and the footage of the show, because I do pop up on screen every time something important happens for a couple of seconds, so you guys know what I'm talking about there. He looks like, he sounds like Yoda. He pulls out this sort of cattle prod that stuns Vok and L'Rell. It's basically a double-edged lightsaber. Only it's got a white blade instead of a red one, so it's okay. It's not Star Wars. And of course there's this whole convoluted thing of, oh, now we have to go and fight in this the most boring battle ever. Mirror Empress Giorgio comes in, and of course she does, because we saw the spoilers from the she ends up like saving L'Rell and Vok for some reason. No one cares, and she even like asks L'Rell, oh, can you do something that would prove your loyalty to the Klingon homeworld? So she's basically saying, hey, will you kill Vok and the baby? And L'Rell's like, no, I'm not going to. But even L'Rell's like, I'm going to take your consideration. Because L'Rell actually has a bit of respect for Mirror Empress Giorgio because, she kicked the shit out of her. Literally. And in the season 1 of Discovery, when she was in jail, like, Giorgio, like, really beat the crap out of her while she was in jail. So, of course, that constitute respect. And that's one of the few things that they got right in Klingon mythology here. So L'Rell goes up to the whole chancellor, or to the whole Klingon planet, and she's like, I am no longer your chancellor, I am mother. I guess they're retconning the fact that we've never had a woman chancellor. So now she's saying, I am mother, and I have killed, here's the head of Vok, and she throws it into a pit. Here's the head of my child. We're gonna throw this into a pit. I've murdered my own child and my own lover, and because of you, because I love you. But she didn't do it. They don't even have the balls to do it. They're trying to be all edgy. They're trying to be Battlestar Galactica to commit infanticide. They don't even have the balls to do it. Okay? They don't. Because the baby's off safe with Giorgio. And so is Vok, off working on her Section 31 super secret ship. He's like, oh, I've never seen a black badge from Section 31, but I immediately know what it looks like and what it is. Because everybody in the universe knows this top secret organization now. It is the stupidest shit. There were moments I laughed out loud, like out of hysteria, because it was so ridiculous. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I gotta give this episode a big dead baby head out of a fuck you in this episode, and that's to the writers, not to you guys. You guys are awesome. This episode was so terrible. And they don't even have the balls to kill the baby. They want to be all edgy and stuff. Oh no, we're going to make Spock a killer. We're going to ruin Amanda. Also, Amanda comes in and shares Sarek's ship, even though that was blown up by the Klingon, or by the Vulcan terrorists. Oh, they also retconned, again, how Michael Burnham's parents died. Now apparently it's Vulcan extremists who killed her parents. First, it was the Klingons in the learning center. Second, it was the Klingons in her home, in her parents' bedroom or kitchen or whatever. She hid in the kitchen or something at the breakfast table. They killed him at the breakfast table. And now it's Vulcan extremists who killed her parents. God, a lot of people are killing Michael Burnham's parents. Maybe they're trying to tell you something. Maybe they were sent from the future to try and kill her parents before she existed, and they just got the time wrong. Because clearly she is the problem with this universe. And people just kiss her ass. Oh God, I totally forgot about the Tilly subplot. There's also this Tilly subplot where Tilly has that spore that landed on her shoulder last season. Well, apparently it is a mean, nasty, annoying little Indian girl, and I don't mean that as a dig at people from India. I'm just saying that just to kind of describe how she is. Take somebody who is from that part of the world. She's a cute little actress, but the character is so goddamn annoying that she's playing. She's yelling at Tilly, "Oh, silly Tilly, silly Tilly." Shut up. There's even a scene where it kind of ruins Pike a little bit. Tilly's supposed to be in the captain's chair doing some training exercise or some whatever she's doing, and she starts just freaking out, and nobody even says, Tilly, go to sick bay. Go to sick bay. Go see the doctor, because we don't really have one. What's the name of the doctor? I don't know the name of the doctor. I don't know the chief medical officer. It's not like the Orville where we know, oh, it's Dr. Claire. No, we don't know anything about these people. And of course, they have to use this giant Ghostbusters thing to suck this giant snot blob out of Tilly, because she's got a virus, she's got a fungus inside of her, and it's sentient, and it's growing, and it's controlling her and making her see things. So they have to suck it out of her with like a Ghostbusters device. And I'm not talking like good Ghostbusters, I'm talking like Ghostbusters 2016 device, where they just magically have it for no reason. No, this episode made me want to cry. This was so bad. I don't know. I don't understand why anybody would like this show. I don't understand. It is so clearly written for people who, I mean, all the camera flashing and camera movement. They don't hold the camera still for 1 second. That clearly says to me it is only written for people who are on their cell phones, because they move it around so much. So it's basically the equivalent of like dangling keys in front of a toddler. So they're like, oh, look at this. Hey, something's going on. Look at us. Look. And that's all it is. It's nothing entertaining. It is so annoying, so frustrating. It tarnishes Star Trek by this being so bad. Enterprise wasn't good, but Enterprise didn't ruin Star Trek. This is ruining Star Trek. Like I said, this is a good dead baby out of a fuck you in this episode. A dead baby skull. Dead Klingon baby skull. Dead albino Klingon baby skull. Shit. I don't know how to explain it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Send all your angry letters to this address, or, presents, whatever. I hate this show. It is not a good show. Seriously, the camera people need to be arrested. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know which one I'm going to upload first. I did a review of the Orville. I'm going to try and get them both up today. Maybe I'll just put them up tomorrow, because I've already got a video coming out at 10. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next episode, or video, or live stream, or whatever, because my brain is not working anymore because I had to remember Discovery. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.